and rags and all that. And then there's good morning. So I've got this little lamp on. It helps with, it's kind of like sunshine indoors. It helps with like D3 and things like that if you're not outside a lot. So I'm going to do a little yogurt bowl that is lactose free. This says lactose free, but actually what it is on the back it just has the enzyme. Or you could also take the enzyme yourself, like in a pill form. It is the 2%, which is fine. It's just 2.5 grams. That's an angry cat in the background. Well, what are you doing, Bear? What are you doing? They're ragdoll cats, so they're very big. Saddle. That's the bear and that's the me. Just a minute, I'll give you a treat. Be good. So, that's not good. Sorry, this is something new that I don't normally eat. I normally do oats or eggs and egg whites and toast, but it's really hot in the south. I just woke up and it's 75 degrees, which is fine. It's just very humid, so it feels like 85. But this is a good one. It was like, gosh, almost $7 for this thing. You have to use it within like 5 days, which is on the 5th for me this month. But I didn't have a problem with it. I sure did not have a problem with it at all. 3/4 of a cup is the serving, so it's actually pretty good on calories. Fat is fine. Protein is 17 grams and only 6 grams of total sugar, so it's pretty good. I try to keep my saturated fat under 14 grams for the day, and that has kept me with a very, very good heart, no clogs, no calcification, no problems whatsoever. I went to a cardiologist and he was like, you're great, like everything is perfectly fine. So I had a high pulse and I wanted to check it out and see why it was high when I was just, at rest. And they said it could be dehydration or hormones or stress or anxiety. So who knows, but I'm just gonna do the best I can. So I took 1/4 of a cup of sprouted rolled gluten-free oats, and they're also organic, which I don't normally care too much about, but I toasted them in a little skillet, like a stainless steel with no oil, and you just kind of smell it, like you want to make sure it doesn't taste burnt. Settle. No. And make sure it's not burnt, and just kind of do it for like a few minutes until it smells or looks golden brown. Smells good, and then it's all toasty and amazing, and you get like a really good texture change so that everything isn't just mushy. And I have some walnuts. I microwaved some frozen blueberries for 30 seconds, and I'm just going to add a little protein powder to this to sweeten it. I may add like 1 scoop so that my total protein will be like 27-ish for the brekkie. And then I'm just gonna add a little of this to thin it out. Always put the date that it's gonna go bad on the back. It says only 7 days from opening, and this one is up to 14 days from opening. So, and always shake your stuff, like shake your creamer, shake your almond milk. So I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all put together. Okay, there we go. So I mixed it all up, and the blueberries are in there and kind of made it a little bit pink. And we got the K-cups going. The McDonald's McCafe, I think it's French toast. It makes the whole house smell like pancakes and cinnamon. It's amazing. It is delicious. So that's my coffee, and I added a bunch of peanut butter. I need to add more calories into my diet because I lost some weight and some body fat and I wasn't meaning to. So yeah, that thing is loud. That is loud. Yep. I'm just gonna turn that off. Okay, so peanut butter is perfectly fine. Again, I don't eat like red meat all day, every day or anything. So saturated fat is fine and fine in there. So that is brekkie, and actually ended up being like 38 grams of protein because I had to add more protein powder because I added too much almond milk and I wanted it to not be too watery. So yeah, 38 grams of protein in one little brekkie bowl. And I've got my antioxidants from the blueberries. I've got my healthy fats from the peanut butter and the walnuts. And there's a little bit of carbs in there. I will make up for those lost carbs later with some leftover pasta. Oh, my light just burned out. That's weird. That is weird. Anyways, that's brekkie. I will show you next what I get up to. So So I had 2 containers of leftover pasta, and this one's empty, and this one a little mouse got into it. I guess my husband wanted more than his big old serving for Din Din. So this will just have to be good enough for a pre-workout for me, and I'll add some steamed cauliflower from like a steam bag with just a little sprinkle of Fiesta cheese on it. That'll be my pre-workout. Apparently my brekkie had 50 grams of protein. I don't even know how that's possible, but I mean, there's 21 grams in 2 scoops of this and then 17 in the yogurt. But yeah, somehow all the other things like peanut butter and stuff, it says 50 in the MyFitnessPal app. So it's okay that this doesn't have a ton of protein. What I did is half of a can of drained rinsed cannellini beans, blitzed up with a little bit of hot water and nutritional yeast into the meat marinara, which was ground chicken, petite diced tomatoes, and tomato basil pasta sauce. And then the spirals are fusilli. That's the kind we like, or it may be called something else, rotini. Anyways, that's how we like it. So it's already soaked up in the gluten-free noodles like it always does, but it's not that high of protein, and that's okay because it's a pre-workout. So I will show you my bowl or plate or whatever here in just a second. Okay, so there we go. I just added some Parmesan on top. It's actually a good serving. And then I've got the cauliflower. I have to keep it at like 3/4 of a cup with a little bit of the cheese. So that's my little pre-workout. And I have Diet Dr. Pepper. I have like 1 a day. So that is my late lunch. It's 1:37. It's not that late. And then I will show you what I get up to after the gym. Okay, so I'm home from the gym. It is 5:15. I'm gonna do a burger bowl, but this time I'm gonna add rice because I did glutes, hammies, calves, lower body, just not quads, crunches, and 30 minutes of cardio, so I need my carbs. And ground chicken with McCormick Montreal steak on it. These little leaf ones are safe. They do not have the parasite on them because I think they're hydroponic, and I've got homegrown tomatoes from my mother-in-law. And I'm gonna make a burger sauce. Also pickles on the salad. But you just kind of mix all these things together and make a little sauce, and it's delicious, absolutely amazing. And the rice will just kind of be like, you know, a carb source like a burger bun or croutons or whatever. It'll taste good. So I'll show you how it looks all put together.